sea power. In November 1939, the war was 2 months old. Blitzkrieg on Poland had given the world a new word and the generals a new idea of battle. At sea, the problems were still the same. In war, Germany could feed herself. England could not. If the ships bringing England's food could be sunk or demobilized, England would starve and the war would be won. For this, the Germans had 3 powerful weapons: the magnetic mine, the U-boat, and the surface radar. These pocket battleships were strong and swift. There had never been anything like them. They were the tigers of the sea. 10 days before war was declared, one of these raiders sailed from a German port with secret orders. She sailed by night up the coast of Norway, passed unobserved through the Denmark Strait between Iceland and Greenland, and vanished into the southern Atlantic where a supply ship was already waiting for her. Months passed, and nobody suspected that a killer was lurking there, until ship after ship failed to make its home port.
Fortune of war, Captain. Pilot, that's what you are. My ship is well inside Portuguese territorial waters. So you can complain to our captain, Captain Lundstrom. Complain? What's the use of complaining? You've sunk my ship, you've stolen my papers. My position was clearly marked on the chart. Your chart is inaccurate. Here, take a look at that. That's the coast of Portuguese East Africa, isn't it? We're still within the 3-mile limit, aren't we? Look, there's Cape Zavora. There's the lighthouse on Quetico Point. You aren't blind. All I can see, Captain, are 2 of your lifeboats carrying all your crew to safety. So you are the pocket battleship Graf Spee. Achtung! Der englische Kapitän Duff von der Afrika Shell, Herr Kapitän. Warten Sie, dass der Kapitän frei ist. Bitte.
Well, Captain Duff.
Well, Captain Langsdorff.
How do you do, Captain? And my boarding officer has reported your protest about the seizure of your ship. You say that you were in territorial waters. If you were, that makes it very difficult for me.
Not half so difficult, sir, as it makes for me already. I've lost my ship and everything else. To my mind, there's not the slightest doubt I was well within the 3-mile limit. If I had my chart here, I could...
Here's your chart, Captain. Please, show me.
Oh, well, look here. There. See that line? It couldn't be clearer.
We're not likely to agree, Captain. You want the figures to prove you right and me wrong, whereas I want the figures... Shall we make a compromise? You write out your protest, and I'll give you a receipt. Is that fair?
Yes, fair enough, sir.
Shall we drink? Scotch. A genuine, from the steamship Clement.
Oh, so you sunk the Clement.
Is that?
Also genuine?
Yes, but not from the Clement, I think. No, from the Huntsman.
Captain of the Huntsman was a pal of mine.
He is Captain.
What, is he on board?
Not exactly. Believe me, Captain, I don't like sending ships to the bottom. What sailor does? Nor do I like making war on civilians. Up till now, it's the civilians who have suffered in this war. The army, sitting in armor and concrete, broadcasting to each other. The airmen are making reconnaissance flights, and the sailors are... Now, take me, for example. I'm in command of a fine ship, a new ship. One of the finest battleships afloat. They're fast.
25 knots.
More. I have immense firepower.
6 11-inch guns and 8 or 10 5-inch.
Oh, use your eyes. And my orders are to sink merchant ships and avoid a battle.
Oh, you never know your luck, Captain. One of these days, without you wanting it, you might run up against one of ours.
You have only 3 ships that can catch me. Repulse, Renown, and Hood.
Oh, on paper.
Your big battleships are not fast enough to catch me.
Plenty of our cruisers are faster than you.
They can't match my gun.
On paper.
I have one other advantage, Captain. The vastness of the sea. It's very difficult to find me.
Well, I can appreciate that, sir. I don't understand how your supply ship can ever hope to find you.
Ah, I find her.
Well, isn't that just as difficult?
It's the simplest thing in the world, Captain. The details are secret, but the method is very old. The ocean is divided into squares, and I know exactly in which square my supply ship will be on a certain date.
Very interesting.
I know exactly what you're thinking, Captain, but the chart was safe, and so are you for the duration. So you see, I can hunt the 7 seas from the North Pole to the South.
Well, I hope you won't go as far as that, sir, because I'm not quite dressed for it.
We'll get our tailor to make you something warmer.
Oh, so we are going south.
Perhaps. Then, Captain. Would you like to see over my ship?
I might as well. I've got an hour or two.
My master down will show you to your quarters.
How do you do?
Tranquiller Junge.
Achtung! Achtung! Leutnant Becker, melden sich beim Kommandanten. Leutnant Becker, melden sich beim Kommandanten. Leutnant Becker, melden sich beim Kommandanten.
Sorry, Captain. The We've sighted another merchantman. I must ask you to come to your quarters. Each bring him. Follow me, please.
Als ob ihr gerade angefangen, meine Pfeife zu rauchen. Was haben wir hier wieder erwischt?
Very nice.
Yeah, midshipmen's quarters.
Very nice and spacious.
You will be 29 other officers here.
29?
Yes. When we meet our supply ship, all officer prisoners will be transferred here.
Oh. Better pick my quarter first.
We are taking you home for Christmas.
Oh, that's jolly. When?
Or sometime. Soon.
From the tailor. Captain Langsdorff says you put them on, you come on deck. Yes, he is. Our supply ship.
Good morning. Good morning, Captain. Kind of you to let me come on deck. I thought you might be interested. I am.
For you, Captain.
Go on. Take it.
Thanks, I will.
Looks as if Father Christmas has arrived.
Yes. Fresh meat, green vegetables, fruit, and some fuel. Now, Santa Claus. Out. Out. That's very well camouflaged. Now, we do things much better. For example, we rig this up on neutrals. One day I am the Deutschland. Strombender. The next, I am the Admiral's ship. Neutrals always report what they see, so I keep your Navy interested. I'm like a pretty girl. I change my frock, I change my hat. I'm a different girl. This is going to be my new funnel. Canvas. Over there, a new turret. Wood. Lieutenant Help. Wo ist das Buch Jane Pike?
Ja, Captain.
Oh, Jane.
Yes, Jane, a very useful publication. That is our new cigarette.
An American heavy cruiser. So that's why you've got a number painted on your bows. Do you think you'll get away with it?
Enough to avoid recognition, thank you. 5 minutes at 28 knots makes all the difference between being in range and out of range. There are only two things to remember in a modern naval battle, Captain. Good intelligence from shore, so that you know what to expect when you see it. Good spotting on your own ship, so that you know what you see when you expect it. Talking of silhouettes, I must congratulate you and our tailor. That's not bad.
Thanks.
I want you to look your best, Captain. I'm transferring to the ship all the officers who are prisoners on the Altmar.
Oh? May I ask why, sir?
Yes, the Gaspé is being relieved by another vessel. We finished our turn of duty. 3 months, Captain. We're going home for a bit of leave. I must take my prisoners with me. We'll have company tonight.
Victor, Papa. Aber nur immer wieder Ruhe. Ihr Junge passt nicht wie in der Eile. Nur immer wieder Eile.
Draußen.
Wirklich.
I really ought to be in my own uniform to meet the boys. Liverpool. Hull. Cardiff.
Here, he's late.
Newcastle. I say, they had more time to pack than I had.
Newton base first. Come on, lads.
Quick, grab one of the corners. Come on, boys. Come on, Newton, meet over here. You go, Newton. Over here. Huntsman. Where's the huntsman?
Gravanian.
Ranian? Captain.
All time all around this table.
Tell us all right.
Good evening, Captain.
Why, you're one of us.
I thought you were a jetty.
No, I'm Dove, Africa Shell.
Glory be a new face.
When were you sunk, Dove? November the 15th. Indian Ocean.
Any others with you?
No, I was the last ship they sunk. They only took me.
Hear that, boys? Not a kill for nearly 3 weeks. She must be getting hungry.
How's they treated you?
Quite all right.
How's the captain?
You put the old man like? Fine. He's a gentleman.
Not like our fellow Dahl on the Altmark. He was a proper swine, a real...
Floating ruddy hell. Our men like cattle in the hold. Just 4 walls and a stinking bucket.
Yeah.
Coffee to see.
This is going to be no pleasure cruise either.
Hello? Well, that's a bit of luck. The chippies left the screw holes unstopped. Very thoughtful of him. You know, when I was all alone, I fancied company. No, I'm not so sure.
She's moving, boys. Yes, she's underway.
Well, who are you all?
Well, let's have a master.
Huntsman?
Newton Beach.
Ashley. Ashley?
Barrow.
Trevanian? All prisons correct?
Africa Shell. Who's next?
Get out of here!
Shut up.
Sorry, Mr. Yes, such a great big mouth.
Rats in a trap, that's what we are. Rats in a trap. Some rat.
Hey, now, come on, don't start me. Shut
Will you get it?
up, everybody!
Here comes old Zote. Yeah, now we'll know who's been bumped this time. Gentlemen, the fight is finished.
Fight? What fight?
Here, Zumfa.
Danke.
Strong.
Deutsch Star, couple.
Sorry, sir, that's all good.
What, the old Doric Star? She's a perishing meatball.
We might get a good feed out of this.
She only had a rotten little 4-inch mounted aft.
Poor old stuff.
Wait till the Navy catches up with you.
Oh, really?
I hope you picked up the crew.
You shelled her long enough.
Soon you have lots more friends here.
More? Where are they going to put them?
Oh, plenty room here, yeah.
Taking. Yeah, right. Come, this way, this way. Welcome aboard, Captain. I'm Dove,
Africa Chef.
I'm Stubbs, Derek Stubbs.
Yes, we know we got the belt from Zunk. Cottinger, Ashley.
Hello, Stubbs.
Hi, John Robson. Hello.
You remember me, Captain Murphy, Tyrone?
Caught you with your pants down, eh? Sorry for this get-up. No time to get my gear. The punishment for using my radio.
Kept them on the road all afternoon.
You get through, Spark? No doubt about it. No. Did they board you, Captain?
No, we scuttled her.
Another meatless day.
Very brave, but very foolish.
You're lucky you didn't get dunk.
Dunk, dunk, dunk. Auf Wiedersehen.
We reserve tabletops for captains. Engine room staff below.
Did you bring any soap, Cheesy?
No soap, no time.
You don't throw that away. Some of us haven't seen a paper for a month. Where did it come from?
Here,
From which house will you have, Stubbs? Did you read Spanish? It's the racing page. I'm not interested in horses. No, neither am I. Listen. Pipe down.
Oh, Zunk Zinc. Having a zinc on.
Still choral society. It's a bit early for Christmas, aren't you, Zunk?
Captains and officers. Today is St. Nicholas Day, when we in our country hang up our stocks. We have only one Christmas tree, and that is for our own men. But we have plenty decoration. A present from Captain Langsdorff. Come, enjoy yourself. Give them out. Okay, thank
Party's over, children.
Silent night for some poor beggar. Did you hear that?
Another little ship for Uncle Ed, old Scotty.
This is funny. Getting interested in racing, Stubbs. Very funny.
Funny? You mean the names they settle on those poor ruddy horses? South America. You'd expect funny names there.
That's what I mean. Here are all these horses racing in BA, Rio, and Monte, and you find more British names than Spanish.
They talk Portuguese in Rio, not Spanish.
Ajax, Achilles. What's British about that? They look more like Greek to me.
What names did you say? Ajax, Achilles, Salvador, Exeter, Puntumbria, Cumberland. They're not horses, they're cruisers, right?
I know the Achilles. It's a Kiwi cruiser.
It's a South American squadron. Commodore Harvard squadron.
There's the Cumberland.
What a coincidence.
Coincidence, my Aunt Fanny. That job, it's done. You mean there's a shipping news, not racing news? Intelligence, that's what it is. They've got spies everywhere.
So have we.
But they get their news in the paper. But their people read it. They pass it on to the Graf Spee.
Captain Lansdorff holds, of course.
Why should he? What can we do with our 6- and 8-inch cruisers against a big beggar like the Graf Spee?
Yeah, with 11-inch flipping guns.
One of these days, you may find out. Ajax, Achilles, Exeter, we've no more chance of finding them than a needle in a haystack. Cheer up, Stubbs. 3 needles in a haystack.
down 3 furlongs.
Stop it. Make to Achilles and Exeter. I would like to see you 1100 today on board flagship.
Put a time of origin on that.
Got the charts prepared?
Yes, sir, they're all ready.
Good.
Flag deck, make to Exeter. Flagship signaling, sir. Flagship, Chief. From flagship, sir. Bobby, I want the steamboat later. Commodore calling a council of captains at sea. Quite the Nelson touch, eh? Flag deck, make to Achilles.
Pilot. Sir. I shall want the Seaboat to go to Ajax in about half an hour.
Yes, sir.
We haven't had much opportunity to exercise the Seaboat recently.
No, sir.
You think they'll drown us all?
It's back to the sheep farm for them if they do.
Have you any idea, sir, what the Commodore intends to do with us? Now that he's got 3 ships to play with?
I should think